Hello, 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 everyone. NecroVMX here. I'm talking like one of the Beatles.
Or the Ruggles.
Oh no. At least we're not talking like the Rolling Stones. That would be terrible.
We'd be kicked off of there.
I remember I wrote this thing once that said the Rolling Stones have been in the musical industry for 40 years and the biggest thing they've contributed is the fact that they're British. I never understood the Rolling Stones versus Beatles debate. Like, it's honestly like the difference between shooting a bullet and throwing a bullet. See, now it's evening and they're not there. Maybe it is random.
And the bullets are different caliber.
Like, we're British, blah! I'm convinced that people don't actually like the Rolling Stones, they just think they're supposed to. Because I'll start on that, you know, like, oh, the Rolling Stones fucking suck, they're fucking mid as hell, they're not great, they're overrated, this and that. And people be like, how could you say that? They're legendary. And I'm like, yeah? Name one song you like. And sometimes I'll name it, but it take them like, well, there's, you know. Or ask them to sing one of their songs. That's even better.
But I asked one of them to name one of their favorite songs by their own songs, and they named a song about The Who.
Yeah. Now, The Who were... And we've had this discussion before on voice chat, but never, I don't think, on YouTube. The Who were... Well, actually, we did on List Critics. They were the first band in history to kick ass.
Yeah.
They weren't the first good band. They weren't the first great band. There were good bands, there were great bands. There were bands before them that were better than them. But nobody before them kicked ass. They invented that. Kicking ass in rock and roll. I mean, you can imagine, you know, like Roger and Keith and John and Slappy. I don't know why who did I forget? Roger, Keith, John, and... Who am I forgetting in The Who? Is Roger Daltrey, Keith Moon, John Entwistle, and...
Pete Townshend.
Oh my god, how can I forget Pete Townsend? And Pete. Peter. Hey. Petey. And they're just like about to do a show, right? You imagine this is in their early years, they're doing songs I Can't Explain and all that, you know. And they're like, lads, huddle up, lads. Alright, so, let's see. So, what if, right, we go out there, and instead of playing just like a normal rock show, like, what if we were to totally just kick ass? Kick ass? They said, just go out there and just fucking kick ass. Well, that's never been done before, eh? I said, we'll be the first ones. We'll be the first ones to kick ass. You know, and by the way, this entire time, Keith Moon is like, half conscious. Right? They're like, Keith, what do you think? What do you think? And he just perks up and he goes, oh, I've been waiting my whole life for you to say that. Let's kick some fucking ass, boys. And then it was so.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have yet to say that to anybody who has disputed it. Nobody has ever come up with an example of like another, like a previous band before The Who that kicked ass.
It's indisputable.
Yeah. Like, they'll be like, well, what about, you know, and I'll be like, well, they were great, but did they kick ass? Well, no. You know, it's indisputable. It's just, it's a fact.
Or were there any solo artists
Yeah.
that kicked ass?
Nobody in rock and roll kicked ass. I mean, there were a few musicians in jazz that dabbled in kicking ass, but it's not rock and roll, you know?
John Coltrane, he kicked ass.
Yeah, he kicked ass, but that wasn't really rock and roll, you know. Miles Davis kicked some ass too. But it's not rock and roll though.
But they did influence rock and roll. I found a picture of the guy that was to see Angus.
Okay. There's
Looks like it.
well, there you go. There's genres of music where it's almost required that you kick ass. Like if you're trying rap and you don't kick ass, you're gonna be laughed at, right? It's gonna be look at you.
Athlete Studio.
Look at you, Machine Gun Kelly. You don't even kick ass. And then there's genres where if you kick ass, it's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Like classical, you know, Wagner tried it, and everybody was like, well, we like it, but it's a bit weird, right?
Yeah, the Nazi stuff, kind of.
Well, the Nazis liked it, yeah. Like, oh yes, these kicks Arsch.
Also, he was like, that's anti-Semite.
That's why they liked him.
Yeah.
These kicks Arsch. Mozart didn't kick ass, he licked ass. Yeah. There's a subtle difference there. Well, he either licked ass or wanted you to lick his ass.
Or some kind of exchange between the
Yeah.
two.
Mutual analingus.
There goes the revenue.
It's okay, we're like 6 minutes in. As long as it's not in the title or the first 45 seconds or so, you're good.
The algorithm has been saved.
Algorithm. Yes, I will. Oh my god, it hit everybody? I'm reminded again why I hate these guys. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess you need to get the fuck out of here. Well, that happened. Now that sucks because they knocked down the two characters that have the revive spell.
No.
I knew it was going to happen as soon as I saw where that battle was going on, like somebody's going to get killed by the death dance. Let's just lug these coffins all over, right? Don't even put them in the wagon.
Too heavy.
Well, I only need to revive one. Oh, right. So, despite this place being a giant church, Neos doesn't actually have a church. Which means that I have to actually, to warp, I have to actually use a Chimera wing. Now that's a fucking joke. Fairbury is so weird because it's the only town where you walk into the thing, like into the doors and it automatically opens. Every other town you gotta press a button.
Maybe it's just a early
early game weirdness.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Yes. Alright, start paying attention to what I'm doing here. Resurrection. I'll do Angelo because he's a lower level, so it'll be less money. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baba Booey. Alright, I can handle it from here on my own. Well, that sucked diddly-ucked. Yeet. I'm gonna check on this recipe, see how it's doing. Oh, that's ready to go. Yeah. Watch me take 3 steps and... what I say. What I say. 3 steps. I was about 3. Alright, so this was the... We're gonna do this twice. We got a Holy Talisman. Because we have 2 recipes that we have to do with Holy Talismans. Alright, so we're just gonna repeat that. So, let's see. Alright, where's the damn tough guy tattoo?
I'll be back. I'll take a phone call.
Okay. Do I have Dragon Scales? When did I get those? Alright, so Gold Rosary here. And Holy Water. Wait, was that Holy Water? Oh. That's Holy Water. Pop it in like Candace Owens. Wait, what? I didn't do it right? Excuse you? Wait, Holy Water. Holy water, gold rosary, tough guy tattoo. What did I do? Tough guy tattoo. Gold rosary. I don't know what I did wrong. I must have done something wrong. It's like rejected. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't mean it. Well, shit. That was a mistake. Somebody's getting an email. I might as well run from those guys. It's actually just about time to stay at the end. Yeah. I think we're going back to the original plan of only fight the gold golems. There we go. Somebody's getting an A. Yeah, I think I'll just go back to what I was doing when I was grinding, is only fight the gold golems. And that'll be less time spent in battle, so faster alchemy. Gibbs, can you stop that, please? It's annoying. Come on, stop. Nope. Because it doesn't move forward when you're battling, only when you're walking. Even if you just stand still. It's supposed to be time passing, but the way the mechanic is that they don't want you to just leave it and walk away. You know, they want you to actively be playing the game. But like I said, once Dragon Quest IX came around, they changed the alchemy so that it would be instant. And then the Dragon Quest VIII Remake kept it as instant. 11 didn't have alchemy in the traditional sense. It had crafting, though. God, it gives you a stinky boy, aren't you? Stinky puppy. Oof. Oh my god. I'd say, what did you eat? But we know you ate dog food. You haven't had anything unusual. You weren't even eating ass. And dogs always try to chew their asses. No! No. I used to tape the freaking thing down and walk around, like I'd be in a town and just walking into a corner and put like not tape it, but rubber band the analog stick on the PS2 and just walk away. But that was like the first playthrough where I didn't do a lot of alchemy because I wasn't like using a guide or anything, right? But towards the end, I wanted to know what the best items are, so I would, you know, do a bunch at the end here. Alright, there's our other holy talisman. Before we utilize those, we have one more thing to do, and it requires an Yggdrasil leaf. And since I wanted to... Well, I'll keep that on, actually. And since this next step requires an Yggdrasil leaf, I'll zoom to Argonia and also pick up that... I believe Alice said battle axe. I should have went to Fairbury to pick up a bronze knife, but I probably... Enemies tend to drop them, so I might have one already. see. No, those are copper swords. What is that? Oh, it's the world map. I'm like, what the hell is that? That's a poison moth. Maybe I don't have bronze knives. It's possible. Well, they'd have been towards the beginning, at the beginning when I bought them, but then enemy drops might be a bit further in. But I'm just not seeing any. I might have to go to Fairbury.
Back.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I don't think I have an extra bronze knife unless 8's carrying one, or... Alright, so I'll have to go to Fairbury for it. That's okay. Let me grab an axe off of you, my man. Alright, and I need to buy... At some point, I need to figure out who the hell here has a Yggdrasil leaf for sale. I feel like it might be you. No. Alright. Who sells the Yggdrasil leaves? Gibbs, get the hell away from there! You're aggravating me, alright? Wait, what about this? Yep, you can see Yggdrasil leaves right there. No, get off! Alright, so you can only have one at a time. So now we're gonna stick in... I'm gonna stick it in. Alright, the Yggdrasil leaf along with magic water is what we want. Not holy water. Not Amor Secco essence. Not mystifying mixture. Do I not have magic water? There's no reason I wouldn't have it. I should have bought enough for the whole fucking game. Not like I use it or anything. Let's go through this very slowly again. Oh wait, was that it? That's it, alright, yeah. It's like I don't use them that often, so... Alright, and while that's going, I'll head to Fairbury and pick up an extra bronze knife so I can make another thieves' key. So we'll have that axe again. So a little bit extra. I'll be at the weapon shop.
The house still hasn't been fixed.
What?
That house still hasn't been fixed.
Oh, yeah, no, they're never going to do anything with that. They're not even going to clean it up. They're going to just leave the rubble there. When somebody comes, what happened here is that somebody asked too many questions. That's what happened there. Did they not sell? Oh, no. Maybe it's Alexandria? I forget where you get the daggers. I thought it was here. Alright, I'll try Alexandria. It had to be pretty early game for bronze knives. No! Okay, maybe Port Prospect?
I think it's Paragon Key.
Paragon Key? Alright, I'll go there then. That'll skip Port Prospect then. Hello? Yep, it is Paragon Key. They're cheap, but you had to wait a while to get them. Alright. Alright. Back to Neos. And I guess we'll sleep, because it's almost nighttime. We don't have to sleep on the floor this time.
Yeah.
You just sleep on shitty hammocks outside. Like, what? That's worth 200 gold. How about the fact that the church town doesn't have a church?
Maybe it's not.
I mean, it
monastery.
has a big church. It just doesn't have a save point. I mean, I actually know why, but it's like still silly.
Obviously, social commentary on the hollowness of the religion. It's all just a show.
You know what's interesting? JRPGs do like to sort of put a target on organized religion. Like, they're not against spirituality or theism, but they're certainly... They don't like big churches, it seems. Like, look at Breath of Fire 2, for example, you know? Dragon Quest... Yeah, Dragon Quest usually treats the church as being good. I think this is the only one where you see corruption in the church in Dragon Quest. I can't recall ever doing that before.
It still sees the church. It's fundamentally good, just being used by bad people.
That there's corruption in it, exactly. You know what's weird is that the sun... Wait, let me see if I can find the sun right now. Yeah, like, it rises there, but it comes down there. Isn't that weird?
Maybe it's
like if it rises there, shouldn't it set there? But it doesn't.
Maybe the flat planet.
It's Arda. Before the Akalabeth. Tolkien took that the world used to be flat shit too literally.
Yeah. There's also those weird Hollow Earth people.
Oh, wasn't John Quincy Adams into that shit?
No, that's been spread on the internet. It's not actually true.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought that he funded an expedition to try to find the opening.
Yeah, that's just one of those things that gets spread on the internet.
So it's like
actually done it.
Oh, it's like a Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Thanks for lying. Thanks for lying to us, crack.com. I don't know if... Oh, Yggdrasil will do. I don't know that it was cracked. It probably was. They like to just make shit up. Alright, so next we're going to take one of these Holy Talisman that I made. And we're going to stick that in with Templar's Sword, which might be annoying to find. There's a chance that Angelo is holding it. He's not. Okay, good. Templar's Sword. Oh, let's start at the back, actually. Let's see. Is that it? That is it. Okay. It's like, I remember making the Templar Sword, I just don't remember what it looks like.
Like, okay. it has a kernel of truth in it. Because he was attending to a lecture and thought the idea was interesting, but didn't really believe in it.
Oh, okay. So he was like, oh, that's interesting, and people turned into he was a maniac that wasted taxpayer dollars on discovering the Mole Man.
Yeah, it's spread by people that are fans of Andrew Jackson.
Assholes, in other words.
Yeah.
Or the early cracked writers.
I thought that there's weird populists that just got used to get for the common man.
Yeah.
You know what they mean by that?
Oh yes, I know what they mean by that. Meow meow.
Salt of the earth, you know? Morons.
You just quoted Blazing Saddles at me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do not speak to me of the old magic. I was there when it was written. I actually said that to that guy on stream the other day. What the fuck was his name? He was trying to do the, he tried to mind goblin me.
Yeah.
And then he asked me about Joe, and I'm like, yeah, Joe Mama. I was the one that gave you these jokes, like, last week.
And Jack Mama.
Jack Mama, yeah. Jack Mama. I mean, he could have gone with Jack me off, but no, he did Jack Mama.
Or Jock me off, if you want me.
Jack Mayoffer. And Rod Stivington. Rod Johnson. And John Thomas. And Peter. Everybody's coming down. Dick, Peter, Rod Johnson, John Thomas. I actually didn't know that John Thomas was slang for a wiener until I saw that episode of Beavis and Butthead. Oh, there it goes.
I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
I know, yeah, but I looked it up, and it really is. You know, at some point.
I know it is.
Grabbed him by the John Thomas. Alright, here we go. And we got a Holy Silver Rapier. Unfortunately, it's a pretty good weapon, but unfortunately, I think it might be exclusive to Angelo, which is not super useful. But now we're going to stick the other Holy Talisman in there with a Zombie's Bane. Let's see what that percolates. And that'll bring us up to date. Then it's just making another Thieves' Key and getting that axe going. We'll attack Dilmagus' island, because we have the Sun Mirror. But real quick, what did I say I was going to do? Oh. Yeah, let me see. That might be exclusive to him. I don't think, yeah. Because it's a rapier, it's a sword. But because it's a rapier, only he could use it. Because the game really wants you to have Angelo use swords, even though there's 2 characters that can use swords and only 1 character that can use bows. And the bow skills are too good, you know.
Yeah. Just like Skyrim.
Well, there are people that insist that in Dragon Quest, in Dragon Quest 11, that Jade must use spears.
Can't stand that kind of person.
It's like, if you like her with spears, that's fine, but I had her using claws, and it was pretty good. But I think what it is that Jade is probably the least powerful member of the party, no matter what you do. Like, she's very strong at fighting one enemy, but she doesn't really get any good skills that attack multiple enemies. And I think people get stuck on the idea of her using spears because of multi-thrust, but multi-thrust is of limited use, I think.
Yeah.
You know what it is? There's better characters to use. Sylvando and Eric together could probably just do the game together, you know, without anybody else. Yeah, maybe throw Serena in there. Now, Eric is interesting because you could make him really, really overpowered with boomerangs, or you could make him really, really overpowered with daggers.
I usually go for daggers.
Daggers is good if you want to do an insane amount of damage to one enemy. You could just fucking break the game.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
I like boomerangs because you can do an insane amount of damage to a lot of enemies. Considering how many bosses call in flunkies, I find that useful. Plus, they never really made boomerangs too viable in a Dragon Quest game before.
Yeah. So
it was nice that 11 gave them their proper due.
Should add boomerangs to like the Elder Scrolls.
Check me up.
They should bring out the rank stars to the Elder Scrolls as well.
Just watch out. That insider trading. Also, another thing that I notice about the sky in this game, let me just do this. Is that a fucking Milky Way? And look at that, it's even arced weird. Like, it doesn't even go all the way around. Like, the Milky Way goes up, and then it loops around there. That's the path of the sun, I think. God, I think this planet is flat. I think you're right. Dragon Quest VIII is in a flat world.
Let's try it. And no listicle. Let's see all evidence. Dragon Quest VIII is proof of the flat Earth.
Well, at least this world is flat. Not our world, but just Dragon Quest VIII's world. Which kind of suggests that all the Dragon Quest worlds are flat, actually. Unless there was an Akalabeth that we don't know about. And I'm not talking about an early Richard Garriott game. I'm checking on this. Oh, that's ready to blow. Blow me down. Well, blow me down. I can't do Popeye.
So, you'd have to smoke for 40 packs a day for 40 years.
That would be helpful. For the Popeye voice and nothing else. Well, I guess you could do Patty and Selma. God, that looked like it was ready to pop any second, and I've been walking for a while, and, you know. There it goes, finally. Here we go, and we got a Zombie Slayer, which is better than the Zombie's Bane, and I'm probably going to want to give that right over to 8. Oh, baby. No, I don't know why it defaults to no. Alright, so I'm gonna make another Thieves Key real quick, so I can make a better axe for the Bandit's axe. It's a funny idea that the Thieves Key plus an axe is a Bandit's axe. Like, I see the logic, I just hate it. No, not the... This... Right? Yeah, bronze knife. And I need a nail. Wait, was that the nail? No. Where are my nails at? There they are. Now this shouldn't take long because it's one of the most rudimentary early game recipes there is. And then what we'll do is we'll put the next recipe in, which is the Bandit's Axe, and then we'll start our assault on Duomegas. But that'll be in the next video. You know what? We'll stop here, and I'll get this key done in between videos. So I'll see you guys real soon with more Dragon Quest VIII.